Hello everyone, Praise Good here, and welcome back to more of Tears of the Kingdom. Last time, we actually found all of the light roots, if not most of them, that are in the central Hyrule area, but we're also going to go down the left side of this area just to make sure there's nothing hiding in the nooks and crannies. Close enough. um, while I'm kind of going through here, because I'm pretty sure there's a handful of comments. There's some people wondering, gee, how do you know where these treasures are? You definitely said you've only played the game once, but you act like a tried and true pro at this, and with all of these, finding all these treasures nestled away. Like, what tipped you off in that in the first place? You definitely looked that up. No, I just kind of make correlations based on other things. Those other things are that, oh, sorry, phlegm in my throat. Up in the sky, there are treasure chests that you can get up there, which you will be able to... That's an Evermean. They have a tell that they're an Evermean and not just Boo Spooky. That's an Evermean. Ah, he's smarting. Oh no, he's smarting. But yeah, it was me, Dallas. There are treasure chests that are up in the, yeah, there are treasure chests that are located up in the sky portion of this game that provide old maps, and I'll touch on how this works again when we get there, because there's a good chance I'm probably gonna find all the treasure chests down here before we have the need for most of those maps. But there are like treasure maps up there that basically say, hey, there is a thing here. There is a thing down here in the depths that is a unique treasure. You should probably go down to the depths and get this unique treasure. So most of these treasures are exactly that. Are those, well, not these large crystallized charges. These are not notated by those maps, but like much more unique treasures are notated by, I can't hold that. Much more unique treasures are notated by these maps you find in the sky area of the game. So that's just how I drew the correlation of, there is... Oh, not fire. Yeah, you know what? Big one. Big one. Throw it as far out there as you can. But yeah, there are large... Oh, yeah. They will be like, oh, hey, this structure right here is where a very unique piece of equipment is. You should go there. And it does that for a lot of things. So again, I just drew the correlation of hey, this is where this equipment was. Well, what if I find similar areas and kind of trace around that outline and be like, oh, hey, this thing right here, that's that thing. Also, I feel like this journey around the outside is slowly coming to an end. And then we can finally go west. I can finally stop, I was going to say another word, but then I pulled myself back. I can finally stop teasing you and taunting you with dreams of going west and going through the loop as I have done in this series, or I have done in my own playthrough, and we'll actually start going that way. And, no, it's just a hole in the skyline. Or a hole in the weird stone structuring. So yeah, but yeah, we're about to go make like proper advancements. I'm just, again, scouring the corners trying to find light roots so I don't have to repeat anything. And I know a lot of people are probably thinking, you know, this seems very tedious and very boring and very this and that about how you would actually go about doing this. I bring up the conversation I had earlier with myself and I while you listened about my enjoyment of exploration is I love exploring, and this is the kind of enjoyment exploration I love, or this is the kind of exploration I love doing. But it does also lead to many moments of blandness and nothing happening and things of that sort. Aim for the whites of their eyes, boo. That's not the whites of their eyes, boo. Hit that Pokeball while I'm up here. In the face, preferably. Alright, Legend of Stick, let's go. Come on. Stick. Legend of Stick. He didn't even swing yet. Oh, I'm gonna keep this up. Oh god! I don't know how I'm dodging this, by the way. Well, I'm gonna use a claymore in a second. Actually, I want to do something. Hold on. This is the dumb idea. No, I want... Claymore. Come on! I got a mile-long sword. Let's go! Ow. Okay, fine. I won't. Nerd. Sorry, I get some kind of sick enjoyment out of doing stuff like that. I mean, we have had Legend of Stick, but I didn't think about the Legend of Claymore. Okay. What bow? Guess we're gonna go back to the Dragon Bone. But I never thought about doing stuff like this with my weaponry. It's just so stupid, and yet it works. Is there I just thought about this because I've got the shield out here. Is there a rock? Is there a rock nearby? A proper rock, not this sledgehammer rock? Because there is a... Oh, yes, there's one. Because this is actually a bit of a phenomenon. I'm using now, of all episodes, to talk about this. But there's a bit of a phenomenon that I didn't know you could do. But via watching a handful of other people play this game, I learned this is something you can do, and it's so stupid. It shouldn't work. This shouldn't work, what I'm about to show you. Also... Give me that Moblin Horn. It's a good rock... Moblin Horns are good rock breakers, by the way. But, I broke my shield doing that, but... Like I said, it's so stupid, and yet it works. And I hate that that is a thing. That it works like that. I mean, I don't hate it. I'm just mildly flabbergasted it works like that. And it works so well. Man, my rock hammer broke. Would be a shame if I had another 5 around here. Anyway, I'm kind of like combing down this side of the mountain because I'm pretty sure there is... I'm fairly certain there is at least one more. Just one. There is at least one more light route somewhere around the outside here that just notates where the edge of the map is. Not gonna lie, I got shook for a minute because the grass made noise. Yeah, there's not really much ore left there otherwise, so I'm gonna leave that be. Can I get a... Yeah, okay, I can get a somewhat decent vantage point at least. But yeah, I want to say there's at least one more light route in this little collection of this little area that will help light up this area. Not sure where, but I'm going to look for it at least. And I could be wrong. Like, here's the thing. If I really... Hello? Stop eating that. I need it to see. The way things light up when it comes to these light routes is very basic. There's nothing super... There's nothing, like, super technical about them. There's nothing, like, super technical about them. Nothing, like, really mind-boggling or mind-blowing when it comes to how they work. It's literally light route. Highlight this radius, specifically right here. Is there a wall in the way? Yes. Oh, well. Light it up. The light routes don't care if there is a physical wall in the way of seeing everything. It's just going to light up everything. Okay, I'm at least pointing to myself the right way. I want to make sure I'm actually seeing, like, these sheer cliff faces that I go along here. Oh, hey, more zonite. I want to make sure I'm seeing these, Pucker level 12. I want to make sure I actually saw these, like, sheer cliff faces while I'm going around. So I know that's a mini house. I'll make sure there's actually I can actually see this these sheer cliff faces as I'm walking around to make sure that yes, this is actually a place. This place is actually the edge of an area, and it looks like a sentinel or a construct that I'm going to have so much fun destroying. Do I still have? I have the Claymore. Yeah, so I think the search for the little bit extra is coming to a close here very quickly. But I do think I am still going to fight that construct. Now, if I can light up the area around the construct before I fight it, just so I can see the arena a little bit better, I'd be more grateful. But beggars can't be choosers, kumquats can't be tomatoes. You know, I use that phrase somewhat. I use the knowledge of the, or I use that I know that a kumquat exists, and I think it is a fruit as well, or some kind of fruit-based thing. Wow, there is like nothing of value down there, is there? Well, let's confirm my suspicions. Yup. Yeah, nothing of importance down there, really. Oh, although I think I know where I am. I'm getting like a visual picture of the map for the depths in my head for my personal playthrough, so forgive me if I just go, oh, I know where I am. But yeah, like, I know a kumquat, I'm pretty sure is a fruit of some kind. But I don't think I've actually ever seen a kumquat. Like, even in a cursory Google search. Have I? I fought this. Hey, I can talk about this. I can talk about this. I'm gonna warp away from it as soon as I walk up here. So, hey, can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear me. So, that little defeated star you see next to this health bar, it basically means you defeated it. So, you'll still get the drops from the creature if you fight it. It's just that anything else associated with it, you just won't get. Now, just so I can get away a little bit easier, I'm just going to break it down. I'm just going to break it down so I can run away from it. And that's really all it's going to be. You have discovered my Grandmaster plan for getting out of a fight with constructs. Light up its feet and run away. Man, that music's going hard. Hi, little buddy. Let's go for a ride. Anybody else want to play games? You do. But yeah, I think we're pretty much at the end of our... We're pretty much at the end of our journey here. Oh, hey. You have a shield. Give me that. Well, that was fun. Yeah, this definitely looks like... Yeah, that's definitely the large wall that stops us from doing anything that basically isn't this open path here. So, hey. We're going to head off on our merry way, finally. What did I mark here? There's no way that's a Lightroot, but I marked it, so there must be something. Anyway. Let me just come up here, make sure I have noted shrines. I have. Yeah, I think I've noted shrines at least. Which is weird, because I figured there would be like a Lightroot here. And I can always come back and find Lightroots, more Lightroots later, but... Bro, I am super flabbergasted by my own pins. What is going on with my pins, man? Anyway. I've taken a little bit of time away. You know, I like how I thought I was going to actually just take like a minute away, and I ended up taking like half a day away from this. But I still do be working at things, just less time from than I thought. Also, I'm double checking my I'm double checking all of my things to make sure I actually have pinned everything. I am paranoid about this, so you'll have to forgive me if I keep doing this. Oh. Huh, I pinned that one from all the way over here. Okay. I don't know if I did show it or if I just cut it right here as I was deleting that blue pin, but I did place another pin. I placed another pin up here at this mine shift area because I can't remember if I've actually been there. And with how close it is to everything else, I actually think I'll ruin everything and go over there right now just to see if that is something I have touched on yet or not. Oh my god, I never touched this. In my quest to go see if I had done anything else, I realized I never touched this chest. Okay, well, new pants are on. Hooray, I can glow. I'm mad at myself, man. Like, I used to be super diligent about this, like, making sure I had this stuff, and now... Or I used to be, like, super diligent about stuff, and now I'm just kind of dumb about it. Also, I think that point I want to go visit, I think, ironically... Ooh, something else blew up. I think that point I wanted to go visit, I think I can actually get there through this series of railcar paths. I just hope that I don't have to properly... I just hope that I don't have to properly, use a minecart on it, and that I can just do super sick Tony Hawk Pro Skater tricks on the rail and get there. Only way to find out, right? There we go. Now let's just hope that this Boko shield doesn't break. Oh, sadness. Well, they are related. They are related and one and the same, but I guess I'm just gonna do it this way. I think I'm pretty sure I told myself I wouldn't go this way initially because I was like, oh yeah, that's related to the Great Plateau. We'll be down here later, and I'm just. No, it's a totally different system. What the hell was I thinking? Thinking. Good joke. Good joke, Scooter. Okay. Well, maybe there is still a way there, because I do see on the map that there is a set of rails that kind of lead, there is a... Let go. There is a set of rails that lead away from this, conjunction point of sorts here, so let's see if I can use those to get around. And fortunately, and unfortunately, since this is, new territory we're stepping in right now, you get to come along for the ride on this, discovery. Oh, hey! It's like they knew I was coming. Oh, they actually knew I was coming. Ah, so this. Well, nothing a little bit of ingenuity with Ultra Hand can't fix. Just gonna push it out there. Max distance, and, drop. And because of how that works, and because of how this all works, we don't have to worry about it falling backwards. Also, while I'm here, let me just, take a peek down. I don't think there's anything of importance down here. Yeah, it's literally just... It's literally just a pedestal that leads straight up to that depot, and nothing else here. Heck, there's not even ore to mine. Sad state of affairs. I love how these work, by the way. Oh, right, that doesn't work. I have to bop it again to turn it off. Bye. I do love how those elevators work. Like, if it wasn't for how the sudden stops would work, if it wasn't for the impossibility of how that works in the real world, I'm pretty sure a lot of elevators would probably function off the same fan blowing technologies for operating elevators. Pull back, attach to the butt, and then no. I said no. Why must you thunk onto the ground? I never claimed to be a smart man. Well, we're going up and over the hard way then. With the assistance of Ascend. This is like the dumbest segue I've ever had, just to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go check this properly structured building area, see if there's anything I can get there for treasures and whatnot. Also, I feel weird, like I'm keeping the climbing gear on, but because of how climbing works, and also so you guys don't have to suffer through the super slow climbing I did in my personal playthrough, let's just agree to disagree that this is probably the best of both worlds for everybody involved. Anyway, now can I just... I can go straight up through this stone route. Which, this does bring up something, and I am probably wrong in this, so again, this is something you guys are more than welcome to correct me on. I want to say dependent upon story progression or total hearts you have, I think the amount of distance of ground you can cover from floor to what you're going up into to ascend through, I think the distance has more leeway based on how much of the story you've completed and or how many hearts you have. Might be tied to that invisible experience gauge I mentioned a while ago. Which, speaking of that, I am a little worried that we might be getting to the point of going full on Dark Souls with this, because, again, 4 hearts, but we've KO'd enough enemies in this adventure so far that blue variants of creatures are commonplace. Watch that be a blue bokoblin right there. Okay, that's not our concern right now. Our concern is up the side of this stone. I wish there was a name for this. Like, I love, like, the appearance of these is so cool. It's just like, it's obviously something stone, but then there's all these offshoot things that you think, maybe fungus. So like, it's sediment in nature, but it's also fungus in nature. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. I hope my attempt to sound like I'm smart using semi-large words hasn't scared anybody away. No, wait, please come back. I'm sorry. I'll change. I can change for the better, I swear. I'll stop being smart. Like right now. Right on cue, I see. I could have reversed that rock and saved myself some durability. Oh, I didn't KO you. Can I hold? Okay, cannot hold stick. Good. So I can just run around and collect all the pieces that have fallen off the skeletons. I am grateful that the Stalfos do spawn out here like this. Oh, are you guarding anything of importance? Not really. I am. Oh, do I have that one marked? I do. I'm glad that like all these. I did see one, and that's one I have marked. Hey, guess what I'm going to keep doing? That's going to keep annoying people. I'm glad that I actually am glad that the Stalfos do pop up in this manner. I didn't want that one. I'm glad the Stalfos do pop up in the manner that they do right now, because they provide so much. They provide so many like emergency weapons, and they provide so many emergency weapons and all this jazz that it just helps make the adventure so much more simple. Yes, we can actually almost get another full battery. Do I have that one marked? I do not. Zounds, a new Lightroot has been discovered. A new hand touches the Lightroot. Okay. Now that I'm done with that bit, I'm about to walk right into my man's. The mans of the hours, anyway. Alright, let's go back here and start off where I wanted to actually start off all this adventure of just curving around the bottom and kind of filling in the bottom of the map and working our way up from there. We'll continue our trek to find Master Koga once again next time. Everyone, I do want to thank you all so much for watching this episode, and I hope to see you then. Take care.